For my second song, I'm doing a cover. It was written by God. David Bowie. My God, anyway. One of my favorite songs by him. This is called Ashes to Ashes. Such an early song. I've heard a rumor from ground control. Oh no, don't say it's true. We got a message from the action man. I'm happy, hope you're happy too. I've loved all I've needed, love. The sordid details far away.
So, Rick, who are your influences?
My influences, number one would have to be David Bowie. Teenager in the 80s, so a lot of 80s new wave. Actually, I started with bass, and The Cure was like my biggest influence on bass, because they've got like some of the best bass lines. Wow. And Duran Duran, believe it or not. But I'm into pretty much everything except for country music. That doesn't really move me. And I'm not a big Deadhead, but industrial music, classical, even jazz. First year of college, I bought a bass guitar off of a friend of mine, and I started with bass mainly because it had less strings to worry about. And I did a music minor during my year of indecision of what I wanted to do, and so I learned a lot of theory, which I've pretty much forgotten all of it. I play by ear, and for the most part I just mostly play my own stuff.
What inspires you to write the stuff that you write?
Well, it's funny because with my electric stuff, which tends to be a lot heavier and angrier, I think I kind of get out all my negative emotions through that, and whereas the acoustic is more, my mellower side or whatever, and it's easier to write lyrics for an acoustic stuff for me, because even though I channel all the darkness through the electric, I'm in general a fairly well balanced and happy person, so I have a hard time coming up with lyrics for the darker stuff. Half the time I'm terrified.
The original that you played tonight, where did that come from?
Well, it's called Take My Hand or Walk Away, and even though I wrote the music to that song in 1988, and it was the first song I ever wrote on guitar, it took me 20 years to come up with lyrics. And it was inspired by getting into a new relationship that, still was kind of unsure about. So, basically the lyrics are personal, but still vague enough to where, I think people can relate to it. It's just kind of based on that feeling of being unsure when you're in a new relationship, whether the other person's feeling the same way you are. Then I hear your voice, and I'm at ease, wanting you more and more, and I'm begging please, I just got to know right now today, will you take my hand or walk away? Yeah, I just got to know right now today, will you take my hand or walk away? I just got to know.
Well, when did you start coming to Café Lena? How long ago did you start
I've
coming?
been playing here about 4 years now, and like I was saying earlier, I kind of have the unofficial title as the heavy metal guy, but I've been kind of going against that title for the last 4 months and playing acoustic and singing, which has been terrifying at first, but I've been getting more comfortable with it, and I've been getting a lot of good feedback, so I've been sticking with it. And I've been playing with a good friend of mine, Eric H, and it's good playing with other people. That's the nice thing about acoustic, because most of the heavier stuff that I play, I think it'd be hard to jam with someone. Coming. And that's the greatest thing that I've found with music, is when, the muse, so to speak, is floating around and suddenly, you pick up your guitar one day and within 5 minutes you got a song. Sometimes those are the best ones.
Rick said that you guys make fun of each other's songs.
Oh yes.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
All the time.
Yep. But his really deserved to be made fun of, whereas mine, he has to try to
Considers
stuff.
himself a poet.
So Rick, how does
Yeah.
it feel to suck? But seriously, oh god, I can't do it without being inappropriate. Can I just be inappropriate for a second? Sorry, this is really
We're
going
both
off track.
38 going on 12.